Yes lads, Maestro here, and today we are back with a brand new video on the channel, and today we have the first of a 4-part series on how to be most successful on Football Manager 21. So we're on the Xbox edition. If you want me to do a series for the PC version of the game, I can do. Please do let me know in the comments. Without further ado, let's just crack on. So obviously the first thing you want to do if you load up the game for the first time, you're not going to have anything here. You're going to want to set up your manager, fairly straightforward, and choose someone to do a career with. Now, for this purpose, in fact, I'm going to go with Liverpool. No real reason. So what I just did there is I clicked Y for quick start. If you're new to the game, this is the easy option for you, really. Simple, straightforward setup. However, if you're a bit more of a regular in the world of FM, then you might want to click advanced setup, and then you can choose your leagues, some specific players, some specific countries, etc. Obviously then you want to enter your name and all that, your playing experience. I have a profile set up. We'll make yourself a Liverpool fan, because why not? I'm not a Liverpool fan, just to be clear. And obviously let's go back one. You can choose whether you're experienced or not. So I'm going to choose no for the sake of this. This will mean, as it says here, you'll be inducted into various aspects of your job, receiving an education to key areas of responsibility before given the option of personally handling them. You can then go through, choose all your hairstyle, facial hairstyle, etc, etc, etc. If you want to have glasses, what your frames want to be, suit, tie. Do you want to be a tracksuit manager, an overcoat guy, etc. Or do you want to have tracksuit trousers and jumper on? Who knows? It's up to you. And then you come to this screen, the main screen of FN. So to skip through this, behind my webcam is a button that says next, which takes you to the RT. So once you've read through all this, it's nothing necessarily absolutely vitally important. However, can be quite fun to read. Gives you a bit of background information on the club you're managing. Generally, you will know that background information though, unless you're starting out with a new club, which you could be doing. You get to see all the players out on loan. Obviously, Liverpool have quite a lot. Your starting lineup, etc. Obviously, all your players are fully fit. So with Liverpool here, we've got Van Dijk, we've got Gomez available to us. Keep looking, RT. Your objectives. This is the big page. The objectives page can be quite daunting, so we're going to go through it. Club culture basically means what do the club want you to, how do the club want you to set up. So we're going to look at tactics in this video as well. We'll head to the tactics page in a bit. So you need to play attacking football and entertaining football. This is important, based on importance, that you do try and play attacking football and you do try and make it entertaining. So I'll show you a couple of different tactical styles to meet these demands. Obviously, they can be quite easily altered to suit what your club wants. To be fair, for Liverpool, only having 2 available is actually pretty decent. Normally, it can be a lot more. So the 5-year plan, working in the wage budget, absolutely critical. You can see here they got 4 bars out of 4 fulfilled. As with that, 4 bars out of 4. If you don't meet these, your job could be a little bit in doubt. Reach the final. Community Shield is not important. Champions League, reach semi-final, again absolutely vital. Carabao Cup, not important. Continue to win the Premier Division every year. These will be adjusted. If you miss out on the title, if you come second, you might be okay. It's down to how the board are feeling and you're safe. RTA again, you can skip past that. Then obviously save your game. So to do that, I literally just left the name as it is and I clicked the Y button on the Xbox controller. Now, if you click LT, in fact, no, we'll go through this first. So obviously here we have the opening screen, RT, again, to move up. You can look at your contract info. We'll offer Wijnaldum a new contract, so he wants playing time, but we'll come up to this over time. So I'm just going to skip through this. We will renew a contract in the negotiations and contract video, which is coming out in 3 days' time. In fact, 3 days' time. Then we have a tactics induction. We'll do that soon, and then you can click Y or X if you agree or disagree with the board, with what the board want you to achieve. For the purpose of this, I'm going to simply agree. instantly we have a formation set up. However, you may want to change this. So, quite simply, you can add up to 3 tactics. I'm just going to simply add, ignore what I'm doing, I'm just going to add number 2 just so you can see it there. And number 3 as so. Right, we'll go back to number 1, which was the 4-3-3. So our tactical style is gegenpress. You can simply click A on this to change it, or you can click there to change your general formation. So these are basically, these 3 options here are suited to gegenpress tactical style. You can read more about it in the main menus. Again, all their definitions and stuff, and it explains it really well, this game does. And obviously you can have all your many options of formation, and you can create custom formations, which I'll look at very soon. So we have different mentalities. Again, all of these are explained, but simply the more attacking you go, the more your boys are going to be pushing forward. More defensive you go, if you want to frustrate the opposition, sit back. Effectively, Jose Mourinho part the bus style. Balanced is in the middle. I tend to go positive. So we need, as Liverpool said, we need to be playing attacking football. We need to be playing entertaining football. This is the best way to do that. Positive, you're going forward. There's your attacking balance sorted, but you're not overloading. You go attacking and very attacking if you're losing games late on. Positive is a great place to start. Balanced doesn't really give you enough. Then you can look to set the tempo. Tempo extremely high. This is what will bring out the most entertaining style. We go more direct passing. You can choose to go overlapping, playing for set pieces, dribbling at defence. You can have freedom. How wide do you want to play? Do you want to play through the middle? Do you want to play wide? I want to play wide because, think about it. As Liverpool manager, you want to be using Mane, Salah as much as you can. You need to get them on the ball, getting them running. And you can do the same sort of thing for in transition. You do all this by pressing A. You can see we want to counter press them. We want to get that ball back straight away. We want to get forward as fast as we can. It's high intensity attacking football. And out of possession, you can see high line of engagement, which means the defence will push forward a bit. It's like on FIFA having depth. So obviously the Rats play drop back 1 depth. This is effectively playing 6 depth. Much higher line of engagement means you're going to defend from the front. Your attackers will be putting that pressure on. But if you look, all of these tactics, they go hand in hand. So obviously counter pressing, it means they want to stay forward as much as you can. This is then backed up by this. Make sure everything links. It's quite clear and easy to see where your tactics link together and when there's clear gaps. Because if I put this down here on much lower, well, then we're starting really low. We're starting really deep, but yet we want to be counter pressing. How are we going to counter press if you're telling your players to be so low? And is this really a sensible option, having them so tight? So if you go much lower line of engagement, go for a lower defensive line. Make sure everything links. So that is your quick fire, less than 10-minute introduction to how to get started on FM. Any questions, please drop them in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, please like. And if you're new, consider subscribing. We are on the YouTube grind during this half-term week. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.